Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, quite often I get asked if I would take you along for a collection of a vehicle. Now, Copart have eventually allowed us to start collecting our own vehicles again, and I bought one this morning, so we're going to head down to Chester, which is about an hour and a half, and pick up a car. Now, you've got to do this all online. You've got to pay for the car before you turn up, and they also have a collection app, so you log into it, put in the details of the vehicle you're collecting. As long as the permit is cleared, you can then make an appointment to go down and collect it. So our appointment is about 4 PM, so we might be a little bit early, but we'll head down there and see how it goes. I'll try and get some footage on camera. You're not really allowed to go in there with the camera, but I think in the loading yard you're okay, so as long as the camera stays in the van, I think we'll be okay, and perhaps you can see it getting loaded on the big loaders that they use. So let's get down there, get this car, and I'll show you what I got. Right, we're almost there. I hope you can see okay and hear me. So yeah, you've got to book in for your collections now at Copart. So they give, I think it's 10 slots every hour. So in theory, there shouldn't be that many people here. But if they're delayed from the previous hour slots, then perhaps there will be more. So we get ourselves in there, and then I go on the app and basically tell them that we've arrived, and then we'll be put into a queue and wait our turn for our vehicle basically. So before the app and stuff came out, this road down here would be queued all the way down with people waiting to even go in the yard sometimes to collect a vehicle. The app's made things a lot better. Definitely, because you just turn up for your hour slot. I've waited 3 hours here before now, before the app came out for a vehicle. But yeah, let's see how many people are here. The yard looks empty, to be honest with you. Other than some wagons, there doesn't seem to be anyone here. Oh, there's one there. There's two maybe. Oh, there's 3 or 4. There's a few, but not a lot. I'll turn this off because there's a guy here. Sorry about that. There was a guy on the gate, and I didn't want him to see that I had a camera. I didn't want to cause any trouble or anything. But yeah, this is Copart. You know, inside there's where the cars are kept. So now we've arrived, we basically go on this app, go on to the appointment that we've made already on here, and arrived. Yep, we know we're a bit early. Okay, so we are 17 minutes early. It's 3:43. So like I said, our appointment was 4 o'clock, but that's, 10 people booking at 4, so I think I'm probably going to be the first of the 4 o'clock appointment, so hopefully it won't be too long. I'll try to get the camera on for the loading, but you've got to be really careful around here. If you look, they're the loaders that they come on. I will try to capture it, but I can't promise it. So I'll come back in a bit when the car arrives. Guys, it's on its way out now, so I've set the camera up. It's way too obvious, I think. It's too obvious, guys. I'm going to pull it down. I don't want to get in trouble, but that's how they carry them over there. Guys, sorry about that, but I just couldn't risk them seeing. I don't want to cause any trouble. But anyway, it's 4:03, so in and out, including loading and strapping down, in 20 minutes. Cannot complain with that, honestly. That's incredible. That's really good, and good on Copart for bringing out this system for collecting. Anyway, a quick peek at the car. But I'm driving, so camera's going down, and I will see you when we get back. Okay, now for some reason I've managed to lose the next little segment of video. So I'm just going to fill you in with what I can't show you, so then you're up to speed when it starts again. So we got the vehicle back. I explained that the car was listed as a non-runner, and the reason being that the battery was unresponsive. So basically what that means is Copart weren't able to get any power into the car at all, which is also the same reason why there was no mileage recorded on the advertisement. So I had done a little bit of research, and the most recent MOT showed it to be at 54,000, and that the previous MOT before that was 49. So it had been doing about 5,000 a year. So I guess that it was going to be under 60,000, and that was the aim. So I straight away put a booster back on it, and just like Copart, it would not boost. And the error that was coming up on my booster was stating that there was a cross polarity issue, which basically means that the positive side of the battery leads is down to earth somewhere, and it's stopping itself from being boosted, so it doesn't cause issues. So we're going to jump straight back into the video now, where I'm basically just having a look around and trying to find out what the issue is, why it won't boost. I've been having a little poke around, and down here, I don't know if you can see that, there's a wire that's been snapped. And so that's a starter motor. See it there? I don't know if that's going to make any difference, and I can't believe there's only one wire going into that plug. But I can't seem to find the other one. But anyway, I'm going to join that up. I'll reconnect that cable and see if that allows it to boost, because I've disconnected the battery from it completely just to make sure there wasn't an issue with the battery inside, but the booster knows there's an issue somewhere. Whether it knows the posi size down to earth somewhere, I'm not too sure. But anyway, I'll just join that up now and we'll give it another go. Right, I tried that wire, didn't help. Now I've just had a little bit of a Google on what that exclamation mark means, and when that's solid red, it means we've got reverse polarity. So basically what that's telling me is we have this block down to earth somewhere. So we've got a broken wire somewhere, probably down this side, somewhere down here, that's down to earth. And that's why it won't allow it to boost, because it thinks, like I said, it knows there's an issue. The booster knows there's an issue. So I need to find what it is down there. It's something from here. So it's one of these, anything on here. Somewhere down there is down to earth. So I need to find that. I'll have a good poke around again, and when I find something, I'll show you. Right, I don't really know what I did, to be honest. I was undoing all them terminals off the battery. They started flicking about, and then, I don't know, I put them back on, and it's come to life. And just also, it is a Monte Carlo. It just hasn't got the badges on the wings, strangely. So anyway, yes, we're under 60,000. 58,258. I suppose we should try and see if it starts. I'm nervous. Of course it starts. It's a bit. It was a bit tappy, weren't it? But listen to that now. See, it sounds great. Yes. I'm not going to start messing. What is it? Is it touchscreen? Is it touchscreen? It is touchscreen. Yeah, turn it off. I'm not playing with that. Well, guys, honestly, what? Half an hour of messing. It's trying to cut out. Half an hour of messing. and we've got it running. You see, Copart just won't do this. They won't mess around. And I knew it would run. I knew it. And there we go. Need to find out what the little electrical gremlin is. But that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to prove that it run, because I'm not 100% convinced I'm going to repair this. And I didn't buy it with the intention of repairing it. I bought it just with the intention of just giving it, doing a quick flip on it basically, and passing it on for someone to do a repair themselves for their own car. So, but you see, I've got a lot of cars to do at the minute. I've got stuff to do. So all I want to do is get rid of the electrical gremlin, so it'll start off the key, you know, on demand, and then get it listed. And if it goes, then I'm just gonna, if someone wants to buy it, then I'm gonna let it go and let them repair it. No chassis leg damage. It's not even damaged, the crash bar. It's been hit right high up here. I bet it's run into the back of something like a 7.5 tonner or something. But she purrs. She sounds good. Like I said, Monte Carlo as well. Let's have a little look in that handbook. So it's a Monte Carlo Black Edition, so that's why it's got the better spec. Let's have a look in here. I just want to see if there's a service book. Help on the road. I don't know. I'll have to have a look in that. I'll look through them. So I don't know where it would usually be. And I'm sure you don't want me to do it on camera. I'll have a look at that. Let's have a look in the boot. Oh. Well, that's the other headlight. Smashed to bits. Bit of grille. Yeah, they've done a rear wiper delete on this car for some reason. Whether that's because it's broken, or they just thought it looked cool. I don't know, but we've got it, so I might put that back on. I'm trying to find a locking wheel nut key. Oh, it's there. Locking wheel nut key's there. Whole kit's there. Brand new tyre. Hey. What's that? There they are. Monte Carlo stickers. They've debadged it as well. Yeah, they've debadged it, haven't they? There's all the badges in here. All the lettering. Alright, whatever. Oh. Yeah. Rear wiper delete. No badges on the back at all. That's been blacked out. But anyway, right, so that's good. We know it's a Monte Carlo. We know it runs. I've no doubt it's going to attempt to drive, but we ain't going to go far. Let's just see what happens. Tries to go forward. Tries to go backwards. Okay, right. I'll have to turn it off because it's going to get warm. There's no coolant in it. It's pretty clean. Just needs a good valet, doesn't it? So Very nice. Yeah, it runs spawn. So I'll just go back to the bonnet a second. I better not leave that shut. So, I'll tell you what I was doing. I was undoing these all individually and taking them off one by one to see if I lost the polarity issue. But I haven't. Well, I did, and then I put them all back on and it was fine again. So I don't know what I've done. Let's put that back on there. Put that back on there. Let's leave that there a sec and try the battery on its own. Nothing in that. Just plonk them back on again. Yeah, it's working again. So I don't know how I fixed it, but I did fix it. Beautiful. Chuffed to bits for that, honestly. That's a result, that is. That's a result. So I'll get the battery off it. Let's just see. It don't want a lot, but that might be because the bonnet's open. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get the battery off it. I'll whack it on charge overnight, see if that will come back to life. And like I said, I think I'm just gonna list this as is. See if I can make a couple of beers on it. So this car, hammer price $14.50, and out the door $17.30. I think it's a pretty good deal that now it's running, because like I said, it was listed as non-responsive, so not everyone's willing to take the risk on stuff like this, but I was pretty confident it couldn't have been much. And what have you got in parts? So there's nothing wrong with the interior at all. No airbags have gone off. And on the other one we did, the airbag kit with the belts was about £300. We had a screen to put in the other one, that was 160. So there's 460 there that we don't have to touch, but obviously it's got the damage on the front whereas the other one didn't. And you know, if you look on the face of it, I reckon radiator, aircon, rad, doesn't need an intercooler because the damage wasn't this low down. So radiator, aircon, rad, front panel, which is like 50 quid for these, nothing at all. Bonnet, they say complete bumper, and it depends how fussy you want to be with wings. There's a bit of a dent there, but I reckon I could get that out. But there's a bit of damage there. Yeah, there's a bit of damage there. There's a few marks on it. There's a mark on the back here, but that's going to buff out that. I'm scratching out my nail. That's going to buff out that. So nothing wrong with the back. That just wants sticking back on by the looks of it. Some cracking in the tyre there. Alloy's looking good, actually. Alloys look good. This tyre's flat, so I need to pump that up and see what happens. And a bit of curb in there. In fact, it's just the paint that's come off. That feeling them wheels have been painted. This has been a bit. Yeah, that's a bit bent as well. So it probably wants two wings as well. This headlight's intact. The mounting points are going to be broken for definite, but they can be repaired. We did it on the other one. Oh, nettles. So repair headlight, one headlight, bumper, wings, bonnet, front panel, radiator, air Conrad. I bet you'd fix this for, I don't know, 700 quid? 700 quid? I don't know, might be less. Depends how cheap you can get the parts, really. I'd say tops 600-700 quid. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Like I said, you probably won't see it again. I'm probably just going to list it and let someone else have the enjoyment of putting this one back together for themselves, and they'll end up with a nice cheap car. So what do you reckon, guys? Bit of a risk with it being a non-runner, but we've got it running and it runs great. Sounds perfect. So yeah, I think £1,730, I think that's a good deal, and I should make a couple of £100 on it just by relisting it as a runner now. And yeah, the parts aren't expensive for these. Like I said, front panel's 50 quid. You get the radiator and air con probably for another 60 or 70. So I might even do that. Should I get it running and driving properly and then list it? I don't know. I'll have a think about it, see how much parts are, see if I want to do it. But like I said, I've got a few cars going at the minute now, so this, I went with the intention of just getting it running and relisting it and seeing how it went. So I'll probably do that. But put in the comments what you think. Was it a good buy? Was it a bargain? It's going to make a nice car for someone. 58,000 miles, not a lot on it. It's a 1.2, so insurance will be low. So yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching. If you like these videos, please do consider subscribing. Don't forget a big thumbs up, and don't forget to press your bell notification so you're notified of every future video that I upload. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!